Hey guys, if you're a subscriber, first of all, thank you. We made it to more than 150 subs, and I think that's amazing. But second of all, you might have noticed that the thumbnail I clicked on looks different today. And there's a reason for that. I decided to split my channel into two different shows. One being a fun adventure series, similar to my current vlogs, which you can check out right up here. And the other being a brand new show, all about sharing ideas. And most importantly, having a conversation, getting to know and connecting with you guys. While I love doing the vlogs, they don't give me as much of a voice. When I insert any kind of deeper thoughts and opinions into the vlog, some people might not want that. And then some people might want more. If you want to stick for either one or the other, do it. And hey, I would love to have you around for both. All right, let's go. It's Halloween, a holiday which these days seems to be dedicated to two things. One being the scary and the terrifying, and the other being candy. Just good old flavored sugar and lots of it. It's also a great excuse to party, but that's not what I want to talk about today. So let's talk fear. Halloween's got me thinking, what are my big fears? Not the spooky ghost kind, but the everyday life kind. There's been a lot of things that have scared me throughout the years. Like some of us are afraid of snakes, spiders, heights. Most of you are afraid of the dark. I'm personally irrationally scared of initiating dialogue with strangers. Not so much in real life, but definitely on the phone. And yes, I know there's nothing to be scared of. It's an irrational fear for a reason. At the same time, it all seems to be stemming from the same root for me. When I was a child in Ukraine, I used to have a recurring nightmare. And I think it sums up this root very well. Here's how it goes. It starts with me inside the house, standing in the dark, windowless corridor leading outside. I open the door and I peek my head out to look at the front yard. It's a beautiful, bright, sunny day. The contrast of the corridor and the outside momentarily blinds me. And I cover my eyes as I walk out on the front porch. Everything is so lifelike, I don't realize it's a dream yet. Across the front yard are a few rows of ropes stretched out to hang dry laundry. They're all full. Huge bed sheets and blankets fluttering in the wind, creating a maze of living cloth. What's odd is that it's a still, quiet summer day. There is no wind. I'm outside to find my grandma. I'm scared, but I don't know why. I know for a fact that she's on the other side of the maze. So I step forward and start moving the sheets out of the way and making my way across. I'm only brave because I know my grandma is right there. I get to the last row and look to the right, and there she is, a big green tub of clean laundry right at her feet. She's facing away from me, stretching up and hanging up yet another blanket. I should be feeling relief at this point. I mean, she's right there, but I'm not. I look to the left and my heart skips a beat. There, I see my grandma, the green tub at her feet, also facing away from me and hanging laundry. One of them is a fake. One of them is a stranger, an imposter, and I only have one chance to pick the right one. I've had this dream many times, but no matter which I pick, the outcome is always the same. I come up to my grandma and I call out to her in Russian, "Babushka!" It takes me so much courage to make a sound. I mean, what if it's not her? She hears me and turns around. What I see looking at me is a deformed, gray-skinned, impossibly proportioned face. It's not a person, it's a creature. It's not grandma. It's not Babushka. That moment always made me want to cry. She would pick up the green tub and swing it at me, and I'd wake up. What I was scared of in that dream is the same thing I'm scared of when calling strangers. It's also the same thing we're all scared of in the dark. And it's also something people have a lot of anxiety over when planning things. It's the unknown, not having any control and not knowing what's gonna happen. It's also often paired with overthinking, which can lead to fearing the worst. Like for example, when I finish a video, I'm excited. I can't wait for people to see what I've created. But in the back of my mind, there's always that voice. What if people don't like it? What if they don't get it? What if my narrative come across differently than I intended? I mean, once you upload a video, it's no longer yours. It's everyone's to watch and interpret and like and dislike. And as soon as you hit that publish button, there's no changing it. And honestly, permanence is something I'm scared of almost as much as the unknown. I mean, permanence in the present leads to uncertainty in the future. Because everything and everyone always changes so fast and moves so quickly through life. Yet, your video is not forever set in stone. It's always gonna be the same. So, what do you do about it? Honestly, the best you can do, from my experience, is not listen to your fear. It'll always be there and you'll always hear it, but that doesn't mean you have to listen to it. I mean, if you did, you'd never plan anything. You'd never step out of your house, never get that college degree, never upload a video. Sure, maybe your life would be risk-free and safe, but could you even call that a life anymore? If you want to truly live and grow and evolve as a person, the best you can do is step out of that comfort zone and do what your fear is telling you not to. And most of the time, you'll thank yourself for it later. Life isn't some nightmare where every choice you take is wrong. They're just all different. Sure, my old video will always be there, but it will act as a stepping stone for hundreds of videos to come. They'll be different, better, newer videos, and I'll be able to learn from each one. I mean, if I was listening to my fears, I wouldn't be doing this right now. But the fact that it's there is almost encouraging me to keep going. So forget the fear and go to a party and have some candy and make a video. What is there to be afraid of at the end of the day? Okay, let's move on to the last part of this video, which I honestly hope to be my favorite, and that's the discussion with you guys. Let me know, what are you most afraid of, and how do you deal with fear? Do you let it stop you from doing things? Do you let it drive you? Does it give you motivation or does it take it away? I would genuinely love to know, and I would love to feature my favorite answers and talk about them at the end of the next episode. So that way we can have that discussion and the back and forth that I want the series to be all about. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a little different, so let me know what you think about the new format in the comments down below. Alright, see y'all next Thursday, where we'll be doing some time traveling.